A very good morning and welcome to yet another edition of the Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jed Abdin. We start off with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
In headlines, strike launched by university non-academic staff continues for the 8th day. 72 health trade unions launched strike in government hospitals in the North Central province. 178 Indian fishermen apprehended during the year. And in international news, Biden to halt some arms supplies if Israel invades Rafah. And in sports, FIS first CEO Robin to leave after 18 months. And now your news in detail. In local news, a meeting between the university trade union leaders is scheduled to take place today. Co-chairman of the joint committee of university trade unions, Damik S. Priyanta, says necessary steps that are to be taken in the near future will be discussed during the meeting. The strike launched by university non-academic staff citing several demands including salary cuts will continue for the 8th day today. Co-chairman of the Joint Committee of University Trade Unions, Damik S. Priyanta, says the strike action will be further intensified if a favourable solution is not provided to their demands. The Cabinet Subcommittee appointed to provide solutions to the demands of university non-academic staff convened yesterday. Chairman of the University Grants Commission, Professor Sampath Amaratunga, says the necessary facts have been presented by the UGC in this regard. The chairman adds, according to the Prime Minister, the relevant cabinet paper will be presented before the Parliament and later to the Treasury for further recommendations. And in more local news, a decision has been made by 72 health trade unions to launch a strike in government hospitals in the North Central province today. The strike will be launched against the lack of solutions provided for economic justice, despite the promises made by the Ministry of Health. Members of 72 trade unions, including nurses, public health inspectors, laboratory technicians, radiologists and pharmacists, will join the strike. Accordingly, the co-convener of the Health Trade Union Alliance, Ravi Kumudish, says the strike will take place from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at all government hospitals in the North Central province. This strike is also scheduled to be launched in government hospitals in the Central province on the 13th and the Sabaragamu on the 14th of May 2024. And shifting your attention to more local news, 178 Indian fishermen have been apprehended for carrying out illegal fishing activities during the year. According to Sri Lanka Navy, 23 fishing vessels have also been seized during the operations conducted. 264 Indian fishermen and 35 fishing vessels were also apprehended during the year 2023. Up next is international news.
International news.
In international news, President Joe Biden has warned Israel that the US will stop supplying some weapons if it launches a major ground operation in the Gaza city of Rafah. He added that he would continue to make sure Israel is secure. Despite firm and vocal US opposition, Israel appears poised to mount a large-scale invasion of Rafah. The congested part of southern Gaza is Hamas's last major stronghold in the territory, while US officials have warned that an operation in the city where the population has swelled with refugees from other parts of Gaza could lead to extensive civilian casualties. Up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
And in sports, Natalie Robin is leaving Formula One's governing body after serving just 18 months as its first chief executive, according to the FIA. Robin was one of the most senior female executives in motorsport, and her arrival from the auto industry was hailed by the FIA as a transformative moment for an organization led by Emirati Mohammed Sulayem. Ben Sulayem had also highlighted Robin's appointment as proof of his commitment to equality and diversity after controversy over the remarks he had once made about women. The governing body said Robin had decided to pursue opportunities elsewhere and was leaving by mutual agreement at the end of May. With that, we wrap up this morning's edition of the S101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I've been Juad Abdin. Thank you for watching.